Okay.
Let me know. Okay.
Yeah, it's about
Here?
one.
Good?
That's fine.
Okay. So I want to give you an update on where we're at right now. So far, we're still at 5 victims. And what we want to let you know is that we have the Valley Investigation Team, which is a team made up of South King County law enforcement agencies responding to do officer-involved shooting investigation. So they're now on scene. We also wanted to confirm that Federal Way Police had a total of 8 officers that we've identified as firing their weapons at the time of the shooting. So those 8 officers have been placed on paid administrative leave as per standard policy, and we'll get through that information as it comes as far as how that investigation is going. I think that's about it right now. Again, we still don't have any idea what started this disturbance tonight, but I have been told that there have been witnesses identified here at the apartment complex, and we're working through that Valley Investigation Team to get them all interviewed and try to find out what started all this today.
Do you have any idea of the ages on the folks that were killed? Is there
I don't, but I will shoot to have that for you by the next briefing. At least give you ages and if they were known to live here or another city close by. I will definitely do that. Yeah.
Can you give us another summary, kind of what you know?
Sure.
What happened
Start
earlier?
at the top again?
Yeah.
Okay. So at about 9:30 this evening, officers were called to this location for a shooting. And at the time, when officers arrived, there were still shots being fired, and they could hear it. When they arrived, they saw 2 men down in the parking lot of the apartment complex. They attempted to do a rescue recovery of those 2 men, and as the officer approached, one of the 2 men on the ground reached for a weapon, and when that happened, Federal Way officers fired upon that man, and he was deceased as well as 2 others in that parking lot. And further, we have found another deceased male in an apartment close by, as well as an adult female in another location inside an apartment. So that's where we are right now.
Those 2 victims in the apartment, any indication if they were directly involved?
No indication right now how they were involved. Initially, we believe that the adult male might have been where the disturbance started, and but that's just speculation at this point. And then we don't know how the woman is involved at all.
and there are no other survivors in those 2 apartments?
No other survivors that we're aware of at this point. We do have witnesses that we're talking to, and any other people that we can find out what started all this tonight.
What can you describe the apartment complex? What type of building it is? What type of community
I know
it is?
it's relatively small. It is 3 levels and a total of about 24 or 25 units. And the officers have gone through and done door-to-door with every single one of those units at this time. So pretty much we are cleared the apartment.
How long do you think it's going to take to investigate the crime scene?
I think we're going to be here a long time. We need to, security was the #1 priority, and now that we've got the Valley Investigation Team here, they're the ones that have to evaluate the officers' actions, and that's going to take a long time. And then eventually the ME's office will come and recover the bodies, and we'll just continue to give you updates as that happens.
And as of this point, there's nobody else in custody, and no thinking that there might be other suspects outstanding in this?
Right at this time, we are not looking for any additional suspects. We do, like I said, the witnesses are going to be key to help us why this started. But right now, we're not sure. But we're not actively looking for anyone right now.
Mm-hmm. And are you able to say how many weapons you've recovered at this point?
I have not. I don't have that number yet. I'm sorry.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.
Okay. I'll have